Top 3 seeds that stop joint pain and inflammation naturally, backed by science. Have you ever woken up and felt that familiar stiffness in your knees? Or that deep, nagging ache in your fingers that just won't let up? Yeah, joint pain is no joke. But here's the thing. What if the answer to reducing that pain, calming the inflammation, and feeling more like yourself again was as simple as adding a few tiny seeds to your daily routine? Today, we're diving into 3 powerful seeds that are natural, easy to use, and surprisingly effective when it comes to joint health. These aren't miracle pills or expensive supplements, just real, wholesome foods that work with your body to ease discomfort, nourish your joints, and help you move with more freedom and less pain. So grab a warm drink, get comfy, and let's talk about the small but mighty seeds that could change the way your joints feel, one spoonful at a time. Number 1. Flax seeds, the omega-3 powerhouse. You know, sometimes it's the smallest things in life that make the biggest impact, and flax seeds are the perfect example of that. They might be tiny, but when it comes to reducing joint pain and inflammation naturally, these little seeds pack some serious power. Now, if you've been dealing with joint stiffness, nagging knee pain, or even just that uncomfortable tightness in your fingers in the morning, flax seeds might just be your new best friend. Let's talk about why they work so well. Flax seeds are one of the richest plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, alpha-linolenic acid. And ALA is like the unsung hero in the world of natural anti-inflammatories. You've probably heard about omega-3s in fish like salmon or sardines. But if you're plant-based or just not a fan of seafood, flax seeds give you that same benefit in a gentle, earthy, plant-powered form. Here's the thing. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers behind joint pain. It's like this low-grade fire burning inside your body, silently damaging tissues, wearing down cartilage, and making your joints ache over time. But when you start feeding your body anti-inflammatory foods like flax seeds, you help put that fire out. Studies have shown that omega-3s from flaxseed can reduce the levels of inflammatory markers in the body, like CRP or C-reactive protein, which is often elevated in people with arthritis or chronic joint pain. Lower CRP levels mean less swelling, less stiffness, and a whole lot more comfort when you're moving through your day. And here's something even cooler. Not only do flax seeds help calm inflammation, but they also nourish your joints from the inside out. They help keep the tissues around your joints soft, flexible, and less prone to damage. Think of it like giving your joints a little oil change. Everything just starts to move smoother. Now, I know what you might be wondering. How do I even eat these things? Great question, and here's the trick. Always use ground flax seeds. Whole flax seeds have a super tough outer shell, and your body can't really break that down. So if you're eating them whole, they'll just pass through your system without releasing all their amazing nutrients. But when they're ground, boom! You get all that anti-inflammatory goodness unlocked and ready to work its magic. You can find ground flaxseed in most grocery stores, or even better, buy whole seeds and grind them yourself in a coffee grinder. That way, they stay super fresh and potent. So how do you use them? Oh, the possibilities are endless. Sprinkle a tablespoon into your smoothie. It adds a nutty flavor and thickens it up nicely. Stir it into your oatmeal or yogurt in the morning. Mix it into your baking, muffins, pancakes, even cookies. You can even stir it into soups or stews without changing the flavor much at all. One of my favorite tricks? Mix ground flaxseed into some almond butter, spread it on toast, and boom! You've got yourself a joint-loving, anti-inflammatory breakfast that actually tastes amazing. Now let's talk about consistency, because like any natural remedy, flax seeds aren't some instant miracle. They're more like a slow and steady friend who's always got your back. You won't eat a spoonful today and wake up pain-free tomorrow, but give it time. Most people start noticing less stiffness, especially in the mornings, after a few weeks of regular use. And here's a little bonus. Flax seeds also support your heart, your digestion, and even help balance hormones, thanks to their lignans. So while you're helping your joints, you're also giving your whole body a little upgrade. A lot of people overlook flax seeds because they're not flashy or trendy like goji berries or turmeric lattes. But don't let their size fool you. These tiny seeds have been used for thousands of years in ancient medicine for a reason. So if joint pain has been slowing you down, if you wake up feeling creaky or you're tired of that constant dull ache, start simple. Add a tablespoon of ground flaxseed to your daily routine. It's one of the easiest, most affordable, and most natural ways to begin calming inflammation and supporting your joints. And honestly, you deserve to feel better. You deserve to move freely and live without that nagging discomfort. Sometimes healing isn't about giant changes. It's about small, powerful steps that add up over time. And adding flax seeds to your day? That's one of those steps. Try it, stick with it, and give your body a chance to do what it does best. Heal itself with the right support. Number 2. Sunflower seeds, vitamin E for joint protection. Let's talk about something a little unexpected. Sunflower seeds. You know, the kind you might have snacked on as a kid, maybe cracked open at baseball games or tossed onto a salad for crunch. Well, turns out those humble little seeds are doing way more than adding texture to your lunch. They might actually protect your joints. Seriously, if you're someone who deals with joint discomfort, whether it's from aging, arthritis, or even just everyday wear and tear, sunflower seeds can be a game changer. And it all comes down to one mighty nutrient they're packed with: vitamin E. Vitamin E is like a personal bodyguard for your joints. It's a powerful antioxidant that protects your cells, including the tissues and cartilage in your joints, from oxidative stress. And oxidative stress is one of the sneakiest villains behind inflammation. It's what happens when there are too many free radicals roaming your body unchecked, damaging cells and triggering pain and swelling in the process. Now imagine if your joints were constantly being poked and prodded by these invisible little troublemakers. That's what chronic inflammation feels like. But when you bring vitamin E into the picture, it's like you're putting up a big no trespassing sign for those free radicals. And here's where it gets even more interesting. Research has shown that people with rheumatoid arthritis often have lower levels of vitamin E in their blood. That suggests your body might actually use more of this nutrient when it's fighting off inflammation. So giving it a regular supply of vitamin E through food, like sunflower seeds, can be a really smart move. But sunflower seeds don't just stop at vitamin E. They also contain other joint-friendly nutrients like magnesium and selenium. Magnesium helps relax muscles around the joints, reducing tension and discomfort. And selenium? It's another antioxidant that supports the immune system and keeps inflammation under control. Okay, so let's talk about how to actually use sunflower seeds. First, keep it simple. A small handful, about 1/4 cup, is more than enough to give your body that daily dose of joint protective vitamin E. You can eat them raw or roasted, but here's a tip. Go for unsalted or lightly salted varieties to keep your sodium in check. And if you're using them in meals, oh, they're so versatile. Sprinkle them on top of salads for that perfect crunch. Stir them into yogurt or oatmeal. Add them to trail mixes or even blend them into smoothies for a bit of texture. You can even throw them into homemade granola bars for an easy, on-the-go snack. And for my fellow bakers out there, you can mix sunflower seeds into bread dough, muffin batter, or even savory crackers. They hold their shape well and add a subtle, nutty flavor that works beautifully with both sweet and savory dishes. One of my favorite ways? Toss them onto avocado toast with a sprinkle of sea salt and chili flakes. It's crunchy, creamy, and anti-inflammatory all in one bite. Now, just like with flax seeds, the key here is consistency. One snack isn't going to magically erase your joint pain, but giving your body what it needs every single day adds up. It's about building that foundation for healing, little by little. And something else to think about. Many joint issues are linked to autoimmune conditions, where the immune system gets a little confused and starts attacking the body's own tissues. That's where antioxidants like vitamin E become especially important. They help calm that immune overreaction and protect the joints from further damage. So, when you add sunflower seeds to your routine, you're not just treating the symptoms. You're giving your body tools to defend itself, to repair itself, and to move with more ease and less pain. The best part? They're affordable, they're shelf-stable, and they're easy to find just about anywhere. You don't need a fancy supplement or a complicated protocol. Sometimes, healing starts with something as simple as a handful of seeds. And hey, if you're already taking steps to support your joints, sunflower seeds fit right in. They complement other natural remedies beautifully. Pair them with flax seeds for a 1-2 punch of omega-3s and vitamin E. Add in some turmeric, keep your body hydrated, and you've got a simple, effective routine that works with your body, not against it. I always say, our bodies want to heal. They're built for it. We just have to give them the right fuel, the right nutrients, and the right kind of care. And sunflower seeds? They're one of those gifts from nature that do exactly that. So go ahead, try them out. Make them a part of your day. Keep it simple, keep it consistent, and watch what happens when you start fueling your body with the kind of nourishment it's been craving all along. Number 3, chia seeds, fiber, omega-3, and calcium combo. All right, so we've talked about the amazing anti-inflammatory power of flax seeds and the joint-protecting goodness of sunflower seeds. But now it's time to meet the tiny seed that's quietly doing it all. Chia seeds. Don't let their size fool you. These little guys are like nature's multivitamin for your joints, packed with omega-3 fatty acids, fiber, calcium, and antioxidants. Chia seeds bring a full-on support team to the fight against joint pain and inflammation. And if you're dealing with stiffness in the morning, swollen joints, or that deep ache that just won't quit, chia seeds might just be the gentle, natural solution you've been looking for. Let's start with the superstar of the show, omega-3s. Just like flax seeds, chia seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, a plant-based omega-3 that helps calm inflammation throughout the body. When inflammation is reduced, pain usually follows. But chia seeds don't stop there. One of their biggest strengths is how hydrating they are for your body. When you soak chia seeds in water or any liquid, they swell up and form this gel-like texture. That gel isn't just fun to eat. It actually mimics what's called synovial fluid in your joints. That's the slippery stuff that keeps your joints cushioned and moving smoothly. So, in a way, chia seeds help your body stay hydrated on the inside, which is huge for joint comfort. And let's talk about fiber. A lot of people don't realize how much gut health is connected to joint health. If your gut is inflamed, your whole body tends to be inflamed, including your joints. But the fiber in chia seeds helps feed the good bacteria in your gut, calm down the bad guys, and reduce overall inflammation. Now let's talk calcium, because yes, chia seeds are a fantastic plant-based source of it. Just 2 tablespoons of chia seeds have more calcium than a glass of milk. And calcium, as you probably know, is essential for strong bones. But here's what most people forget. Your joints are surrounded by bones. And if your bones are weak, your joints take the brunt of the pressure, which can lead to faster wear and tear. By getting more calcium into your body, especially from a gentle source like chia seeds, you're helping build a stronger foundation for your joints. Add in magnesium, phosphorus, and a dose of zinc, and chia seeds are like this perfect little package of joint support that works from every angle. So how do you use them? The classic way is to soak them. Just mix 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds into a cup of water, plant milk, or juice, and let them sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. They'll expand and create a gel, and then you can eat them just like that, or turn them into chia pudding, add them to a smoothie, or even use them as an egg replacement in baking. One of my go-to combos? Chia pudding made with almond milk, a little cinnamon, and some honey or maple syrup. Top it with berries, and boom, you've got an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant-packed snack that's easy on the joints and delicious too. But if the texture's not your thing, don't worry. You can stir dry chia seeds right into oatmeal, cereal, or yogurt. You can blend them into smoothies, where you'll barely notice them, but your joints definitely will. You can even mix them into your baked goods, like muffins, pancakes, or granola bars. They're so versatile, it's honestly hard not to find a way to use them. And you don't need a lot. Just 1 to 2 tablespoons a day is enough to start seeing benefits over time. Again, this isn't about quick fixes. It's about consistency. Chia seeds are a long-term, daily support system for your joints. What I love most about chia seeds is that they're just so easy. No prep, no complicated recipes, no major lifestyle change. Just scoop, stir, and enjoy. And that makes it a whole lot easier to stick with it and actually feel the results. And here's a fun fact to keep you motivated. Chia seeds were once a staple in the diet of ancient Aztec warriors. They used them for energy, stamina, and endurance. And guess what? That endurance comes in handy today when you're trying to push through joint discomfort, stay active, and keep doing the things you love. So here's what it really comes down to. If you want to support your joints naturally, without relying on heavy medications or complicated routines, chia seeds are one of the simplest, most effective ways to start. They help reduce inflammation. They support hydration. They nourish your gut. They strengthen your bones. And they do it all in a tiny, easy-to-use package. It's not about turning your life upside down overnight. It's about making small, intentional choices that add up over time. A spoonful here, a sprinkle there, and before you know it, you're moving more freely, waking up with less stiffness, and feeling more like you again. So go grab a bag of chia seeds, experiment a little, and let your body soak up the benefits. You've got what it takes to feel better, and sometimes all it takes is one tiny seed to get started. Summary. So just to recap, we looked at 3 simple but powerful seeds that can make a real difference in how your joints feel. First, flax seeds, your go-to source for plant-based omega-3s. They fight inflammation from the inside out and help your joints feel smoother and more flexible. Then, sunflower seeds, loaded with vitamin E, magnesium, and antioxidants that protect your joints and calm immune-driven flare-ups. And finally, chia seeds, a fiber, calcium, and omega-3 powerhouse that supports everything from hydration to bone strength to gut health, which all ties back to healthier joints. These seeds may be small, but when it comes to natural healing, they pack a powerful punch. The best part? They're easy to add to your daily routine. No complicated prep, no expensive price tag. Just real food supporting real healing. Remember, this journey to joint relief doesn't have to end overwhelming. It's not about changing everything overnight. It's about making simple, sustainable choices that support your body every single day. And these seeds? They're a perfect place to start. If you found this helpful, Be sure to share it with someone else who could use a little joint support too. And if you've tried any of these seeds before, or have your own joint healing routine, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Take care of those joints, and I'll see you in the next video. Until then, stay well, stay strong, and keep moving forward.